Conyers. Good morning, Attorney Reed. I'm wonderful, and like most people across this country, and specifically here in the city of Detroit, we are awaiting this announcement. What's going on with Congressman John Conyers?
We're pleased to be here with you. It is important that the public know that the congressman felt that it was necessary to address the individuals that elected him, the individuals that have entrusted him with their issues for the last 50-plus years. He felt it was important that he address his constituents on your show separate and apart from those in Washington. So, without further ado, Mildred, with me is the Dean of the House, Congressman John Conyers.
Top of the morning, Mildred Gaddis.
Good morning, Congressman. How are you? I want to know how you're doing health-wise, and how's the family?
Well, thank you very much for asking. I first wanted to acknowledge the incredible support that this excellent attorney, Arnold Reed, has given me in the process of moving through these issues that confront us. You should know, and I'm glad you asked, that health-wise, my family's doing well. They're doing great. And I think that it has not impacted negatively on their health. They're doing well and support me entirely. And I am so proud of them and love them all very much.
Congressman, the question is, how has these allegations, how have they impacted you and your family and your legacy?
Well, we take these in stride. Look, this goes with the issue of politics, the game of politics, which we're in. We take what happens, we deal with it, we pass on and move on forward as we keep going, trying to make as much as we can of this tremendous opportunity that's been given me for so long. And I'm very, very pleased to let you know that my family is doing very well.
Congressman, no one can doubt, even your critics, that your legacy is a phenomenal one. You have picked your issues, you committed yourselves to them, and you've seen them through. I think perhaps the one, and you can share with us, that probably, when you look back over your life and your term in Washington, was the inability to get the total House, or the majority of the House, to respect and honor your reparations push. Do you think that these allegations at all will impact that legacy?
Oh, absolutely not. My legacy can't be compromised or diminished in any way by what we're going through now. This too shall pass. And I want you to know that my legacy will continue through my children. I have a great family here, and especially in my oldest boy, John Conyers III, who incidentally I endorsed to replace me in my seat in Congress. And so we're all working together to make this country a better one, to make equality and justice more available for any. And of course, with Dr. Martin Luther King, that's the issue that brought us in this thing together. And we've been steadily moving forward, and we're going to continue to do so.
For those listening, I want you all to make sure you heard that news bomb the congressman just dropped, and that is that he's endorsing his son, John Conyers III, to replace him. Congressman Conyers, Nancy Pelosi and some other Democrats have abandoned you as you've gone through this challenge. Some people are saying it's time for Congress to open the books and share the names of all of the Congress people who are responsible for $7 million in these kinds of sexual harassment lawsuits to be paid out. Do you think those books should be open?
I think there should be a complete disclosure and revealing to all of the citizens of the country of what your federal legislators are doing or not doing, and any costs that may have been incurred as a result of that. So my answer to that is a strong, unequivocal yes.
Congressman Conyers, you're a lawyer. I mean, the judiciary has always been your thing, the law, the law, the law, and you've used the law to support some of these issues and causes that you have presented there in the House. Does the fact that you did not receive due process in this issue concern you? Does it bother you at all?
No, ma'am, I've been through this with other people for many years. This is why I came to the House Judiciary Committee. When I was first elected, I asked immediately to be assigned a seat on that very important committee, which examines constitutional issues and due process in particular. And so this doesn't come as a shock to me. I've been working in this area for years and years, longer than anybody else, as a matter of fact. And I am very proud of the fact that I am the Dean of the Congress and that I will continue to yes, I'm in the process of putting my retirement plans together, and I will have more about that very soon.
Congressman, okay, and I want to get some clarity here, and I think I do have it, but for the record, for those who may not have understood or heard what you said, is that you're very confident in your legacy. You are today, at this time, at this moment, in this period, preparing for your retirement, a date in which you are not prepared to announce at this moment.
Yes, I thank you for helping me get this into focus. I am retiring today, and I want everyone to know how much I appreciate the support, the incredible, undiminished support I've received across the years from my supporters, not only in my district, but across the country as well.
So people, you have it here on the Mildred Gaddis Show. You heard it here. Congressman Conyers announces his retirement as of today. He has also said during this interview he is supporting his son, John Conyers III, to replace him. Congressman, as you exit this interview, do you still maintain that the allegations that have been leveled against you are false?
Whatever they are not accurate or they're not true, and I think that they are something that I can't explain where they came from.
Congressman, first of all, let me just say that we appreciate you and certainly appreciate you for choosing to share and make this announcement on the Mildred Gaddis Show. This is historical. There are a lot of people who wanted to hear, wanted to know, and thank you for sharing, and we wish you nothing but the very best.
I thank you, Mildred, and I'm so proud to do this with you, and I hope to have continued discussions in the future.
Absolutely. You take care. We'll be talking with you.
Thank you very much as well, Mildred, and we appreciate you and all the work that you do and will continue to do in the community.
Thank you so much, Attorney Arnold Reed.
Take care. Keep the faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here on the Mildred Gaddis Show. Congressman John Conyers announcing his retirement effective today.